Yo, what's up, everyone? I just got back from Prague, like 2 days ago. I wanted to do like a quick little review of Overwatch because I got a chance to play it there, and a lot of people in my stream have been asking me like what I thought about the game, what champs I got to play, when's it coming out, all that stuff. So I figured I'd make a short little like video. I've never done something like this for my YouTube channel, just to sort of get that out of the way, and I can bring people or link people to this video if they want to know more about Overwatch. First of all, like my initial impressions about the game was I thought it was amazing. I had a lot of fun playing. I got a chance to try out Tracer, Lucio, Widowmaker, Reaper, Zarya, and Soldier 76. I believe all of them were a ton of fun. At first, I thought like, "Oh man, I'm just gonna play Tracer. It's so fun. Like you can just teleport around the map and zoom around." Um, but the more and more I played her, I realized she is a lot of fun. But the other heroes are also a lot of fun. One of the cool things about Overwatch, one of the things I liked right away is it's a very fast-paced game. So you get into the action very quickly. People die very fast. If you're out of position, you will die quickly. Even as a tank, like if you mess up as a tank, you can die very, very quickly, which I think is a lot of fun. It makes kind of like gives me like the same sort of feeling as Counter Strike. Of course, you can run around the map and pick up heals, and there are healers in the game. But in terms of like how fast you actually die, it feels similar to like a Counter Strike game where like you go around the corner, and if you're out of position for a little too long, you'll die very quickly. You get to respawn, of course, not like Counter Strike, but I like that sort of fast paced gameplay. Um, One of the things I thought was really cool about Overwatch was it draws from a lot of different FPS games. So if you're someone that plays Counter Strike, or you're someone that plays Team Fortress, or you're someone that hasn't really played a lot of FPS at all, one of the things I liked is it felt like they drew from all kinds of different FPS genres. For example, like I said, I play a lot of Counter Strike, and someone like McCree or Widowmaker, you'll really be able to use and take advantage of the fact that you have better aim than other players. So yeah, if you're good at aiming, you'll have an advantage on someone like McCree or Widowmaker, who it's similar to like a Deagle or like an Op on Widowmaker. And now, of course, they do draw from other games, like I said. Someone like, um, what's her name? Someone like, I forget. Farah, I think her name is Farah. Yeah, someone like Farah. Her rockets feel very similar to like Quake rockets, if that makes sense. So if you were good at Quake and you're used to that kind of like shooting and that kind of gameplay, you can take advantage of that. Of course, if you've never played FPS before, or you're not particularly great at FPS, there'll be someone for you to play in the game as well. There's a lot of like melee champions that have like explosive, so you won't have to have like very precise aiming, but you'll still be able to do well if you like know good strategies and you have good timings and stuff like that, which I think is really, really cool. Um, After playing all the champs that I did, like I said, Reaper, Zarya, Soldier 76, Widowmaker, Lucio, and Tracer, I found them all to be very unique in the way you play them. Someone like Tracer, for example, um, obviously you die very quickly. She has very low health because she is so mobile. She has her like sprint, dash, she has her rewind, and I thought her ultimate was really cool as well. The way you take advantage of that a lot of the time is to like sort of blink into the action with your dash, and then you can actually use your sticky nade on like a tank. You can do it at like a melee range, so you can like blink in behind the tank, stick them, and then rewind out of the fight really quickly, and you can get down a tank really quickly because of that. Also, another thing you might do when playing Tracer is go behind the enemy team and try to distract them, which is kind of neat. So you're not exactly someone that's in the front shooting. You're taking advantage of the whole map, going around, throwing people off their guard, and like making people check weird positions, which I think is going to be really important in that game. Is like, yeah. So people aren't just defending like one choke point. They actually have to look all array around the map, including behind them, which I think someone like Pharah is really cool for too, because she's going to be up in the sky. So that's another thing you can take advantage of if you're like a Pharah. A lot of people, when playing FPS, they look generally right in front of them for the most part, maybe a little bit up on like a cliff. But in Overwatch, you're actually going to have to occasionally check in like the sky, which is kind of neat, I think. That makes it a little bit different than other FPSs that I've played. Yeah, after playing Tracer, Lucio was a lot of fun. All the champs, like I said, were a ton of fun, but I think I fell in love with Widowmaker the most. I love her ultimate that you can like see through the walls, and I help your team out in that regard. Plus, it's just fun. Like I said, I played a lot of Counter-Strike, and sniping in Counter-Strike, like using the AWP, was always something I really, really enjoyed. So Widowmaker naturally having a sniper rifle that does high damage, kind of takes more precision aiming, was really cool. And she also has like a nade that you can use. What I like about the nade is you can put it in position where if you're going to get flanked, it'll trigger on someone. It's also good for taking out heroes like Tracer, I find. When they're like zooming around the map, you put it in a weird position and they'll end up running into it. It does a lot of damage, and it also tells you when it triggers, which is kind of neat. So if you're in a position where you're looking in front of you and you might get flanked, you can drop like your poison trap behind you or your poison nade behind you, or poison mine, I think it's called, and you can like see the person coming up behind you, which is neat. Plus you can take advantage of the fact she has like a hook shot, so you can shoot and go into weird positions. And these are just like, I'm just talking about Tracer and a Widowmaker, and already there seems like there's so much, like there's such a complex strategy you can do with them both, which is why I think the game is going to be so successful and why I liked it so much. In terms of like when it's going to be released, trust me, I asked everyone I could, and no one really has an answer. Just fall sometime. So it comes out when it comes out. I'm really looking forward to it, and I plan on doing like a ton of Overwatch content on my my YouTube channel. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any more questions about any of the champs that I said I played, feel free to ask me. Yeah, have a good one, guys, and if you like the video, like the video. Peace out, and I'll be waiting, just like you, for Overwatch.